Hello and welcome. My name is Biagio Mazza, Pastoral Associate here at St. Sabina's in Belton, Missouri, and I'm here to welcome you to another Do You Know series question. Today's Do You Know question is, do you know the roles that Jesus and Mary play in Islamic tradition and beliefs? It's very important for us Christians to realize this, and it was very well articulated for us by the Second Vatican Council in its declaration on the relationship of Catholics to non-Christian religions, namely Nostra Aetate. In that document, in number 3 of Nostra Aetate, Vatican II says very clearly that Muslims, although not acknowledging him as God, they revere Jesus as a prophet. His virgin mother they also honor and even at times devoutly invoke her. So, very much aware, in 1965, the Second Vatican Council was very much aware of the roles that Jesus and Mary play in Islam. And it's important to become aware of the fact that they are very highly esteemed and revered in Islam. Mary, for example, is the only woman mentioned by name in the Quran. All the other women that are mentioned usually a reference to their male counterparts, not their real names. And Mary is the only one that's mentioned by name, and it manifests the high esteem that Mary is held in Islam. As a matter of fact, Surah 19, or chapter 19 of the Quran, is named after Mary. Mary is a single mother in the Quran. There's no Joseph figure around, no male figure, and she is gifted by God. She's the one who submits herself to the guidance and to the direction of God, and is gifted by God with a male child, a son. She virginally conceives, so that Muslims believe in the virgin birth, and that the mother of Jesus, by the way, in Arabic, the name Jesus is Isa, and that's the way they refer to Jesus. And Jesus is the most revered prophet in Islam after Muhammad himself. In chapters 2 to 5 of the Quran, we have the greatest number of references to Jesus. He has many titles in Islam. He's often referred to as messenger, a prophet, son of Mary, a sign of God, a servant of God, even the Messiah, and a word of God. These are all titles that Jesus is attributed with in the entire Quran. He is he is very much mentioned as the revelation from God, that somehow or other Jesus came as a prophet to reveal God to the world, and he has a special revelation to reveal to the world, just like most of the prophets in Islam do. Several distinctions that are made between belief in Jesus among Christians and Muslims. First and foremost, a key difference is that Muslims do not believe in Jesus to be divine. He is definitely a highly exalted person by God, a gift of God to humanity, but he is not divine. The reason why Muslims go this route is because if they claim Jesus to be divine, it would be contradicting a key belief in Islam, namely the oneness of God, and very much known as the Tawhid. The oneness of God is a key belief in Islam that they do not want to contradict or whatever, and by affirming the divinity of Jesus, you are doing that. So they believe him to be a human being, highly blessed by God, but not divine. And the other big difference between Christians and Muslims with regards to Jesus is that most Muslims believe that Jesus was never died or never crucified on the cross, but rather God raised him up to himself before his actual death and crucifixion, and that he now exists with God and will return on the final day to bring back God's message and God's peace and salvation to the world. So I hope this has helped a bit to understand the roles that Jesus and Mary play within Islam, and that hopefully you will be more attuned to the understanding of what Muslims believe and on what Muslim practice. And hopefully, again, we will establish closer relationship of mutual understanding, respect, and dialogue so that it can lead to peace and justice in the world. Thank you, and I hope you will return again to more Do You Know series. Thank you very much.